What was mishandled was the explanation of the case. Cases to the Congress.
The United States helped create the broken egg and now says, okay, Iraqis, it's your problem. You put the egg back together, and if you don't do it quickly and you don't do it well, then we'll get the hell out.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I don't quite view it as the broken egg. I view it as the cracked egg.
Cracked egg.
Where we still have a chance to move beyond the broken egg. Well, listen, we've never been stay the course, George. This country will stay the course. My message is that we will stay the course. And that's why we're going to stay the course in Iraq. If we don't lose our nerve, if we stay the course, we'd have the nerve to stay the course. And we will stay the course. We must stay the course. And I told him and assured him that the United States would stay the course. Stay the course in Iraq. And it's very important for us to stay the course. And we're going to stay the course. America will stay the course. We will stay the course. We will stay the course. We will stay the course. We're just going to stay the course. We will stay the course. We will stay the course.
Manterremo questa strada.
We're there to stay the course, and we'll stay the course, stay the course. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. We will stay the course. And yet we must stay the course. And we will stay the course in Iraq. And that's what we're doing. And we'll stay the course. As a matter of fact, we will win in Iraq so long as we stay the course. This act's called the No Child Left Behind Act because we want to make sure no child is left behind.
We need to maintain spending discipline in our nation's capital. I've had a plan to protect small business owners and employees from I actually did vote for the $87 billion with all your heart. State House members, all the local officials, the high sheriff is with us today. You're worried about the quality of the education of the community in which you live. We stand for the fair treatment of faith-based groups who receive federal support for their work. This will not happen on my watch. Our people have done a really good job of hauling in a lot of the key operators. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, Abu Zubaydah, Ramzi al-Shib, or whatever the guy's name was. I hope that when it's all said and done, people see me as a strategic thinker, and that I'm able to stay focused on a strategy. I mean, tell people why I say. I mean, I think they're cost effective.
It's increased its nuclear capabilities. It's abandoned six-party talks.
But that's a really interesting question.
Have we forgotten?
Oh, I think I think that, Neil, that one of yes.
Is he right?
Is there
trying to figure out where you're going here? Disclosure's disclosure. I don't think I blamed any paper by name. Maybe I have.
You did name the New York Times.
I did?
I think.
I don't know if I did or didn't. But anyway, excuse me for a minute. I was on a brilliant point, as you know. Help. But I know it's a war. And I think about it every day of my presidency. I think about Al-Qaeda every day. I'm asking questions all the time. Are we doing everything we can to protect this country? And I want the American people to know that even if they don't think that we're still at war, I do. And therefore we'll deploy the assets of the federal government. Every day I think about this. Every day, well, every day I think about Al-Qaeda. Every day I think about protecting this country. I mean, every day. The thought has not, the thought has entered my mind, and I think about it, and talk to people about it, and strategize about it every day, except for Sunday. The terrorists attacked us and killed 3,000 of our citizens before we started the freedom agenda in the Middle East. They were... What did Iraq have to do with what?
The attack on the World Trade Center.
Nothing.
As you know, there was a report that you have just read the works of a French philosopher. Can you tell us the backstory of Camus?
The backstory of the book?
Well, what led you to this?
I was in Crawford, and I said I was looking for a book to read, and Laura said you ought to try Camus. I also read 3 Shakespeare's.
This is a change. You
No,
just
really?
years ago were
Wait a
reading the
minute.
life story of Joe DiMaggio by Richard Ben Kramer,
Which
if
is a good
memory
book.
serves. You've been on a Teddy Roosevelt reading kick. You and I
reading
discussed the
well,
last
I'm
time we
reading
were
about
here.
the Battle of New Orleans right now. I've got an eclectic reading list.
And now Camus.
Well, that was a couple of books ago. Let me look. The key for me is to keep expectations low.
Is that what everyone doesn't get?
I don't know, Brian, what they get or don't get. You know, my
You
life.
see all the talk.
Here's the thing. I don't. Look, here's the thing. The great thing about the presidency is you're totally exposed, and people spend a lot of time, particularly if you're making decisions and hard decisions. People spend a lot of time not only analyzing decisions, they analyze the decision maker, and I understand that. But a president must never let him get off. Let that get him off track.
Even if you're
You have to-
frustrated that we're getting something
You
wrong.
have to do what you think is. If we're getting something wrong, we change it.
How have you been read wrong?
Oh, I don't know about that wrong. I mean, I frankly don't pay that much attention to. I don't want to hurt people's feelings about it. You know,
Still not watching television, huh?
I watched a good baseball game. I look at life as a series of opportunities to make this world a better place. One reason there's problems is because we've confronted them. In other words, the status quo was unacceptable to me. And therefore, it's important to deal with problems before they become acute.
Thank you.
I got the question. Immigration.
When people criticize me, I think I'm the second most criticized person in the country. You're first. By a large margin, but I'm second.
Yeah.
I get really furious, especially if it's dishonest.
Yeah.
But you're different than I am. You're more philosophical. See, I mean, I'm sitting there going, hold on, if I had this guy's neck, you know.
Well, I'm not as big as you are, so I can't, you know. I wouldn't be able to get away with that. Look, I understand politics. Remember, I'm a man who watched a guy I love dearly go through the same thing I'm going through, and that's my dad. One way to get your mind off work is to exercise. And I'm an avid exerciser, and I would recommend anybody who is 60 or approaching 60 or over 60 to exercise. And people say, well, I don't have time. But you got to make time.
You do it the first thing in the morning?
No,
right?
I do it in the evening.
Oh, you're a night exerciser.
Evening exerciser. That would be, you know, my schedule is I finish my work in the Oval Office, you know, around 4:30 or 5. I go and exercise and then go back to work. So I use it as a, you know, I kind of break the day up a little bit. But there is no excuse for not exercising. I'd pick up the phone and say, Mr. Secretary, I got an interesting question. This is what delegation, I don't mean to be dodging the question, although it's kind of convenient in this case, but never. I really will. I'm going to call the Secretary and say, you brought up a very valid question, and what are we doing about it? That's how I work. Thanks. Put forth what I thought was a rational proposal. And the proposal I put forward is the proposal.
I tell you, but the White House is doing everything they can to try and improve their popularity, especially among young people. In fact, today, the White House released their very first rap video. Did you see that?
No.
Take a look.
Oh, she's a gold digger. Hell time. That digs on me.
Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger.